Welcome back, guys and girls. Now I shall truly awaken again. Oh, what the hell? That went by way too quick. That thing, the Dragon God, it is only a quasi-existence. A temporary form that the real Dragon God uses in order to appear in this dimension. The actual Dragon God was consumed long ago, swallowed by that being on the other side of the dimensional darkness. The frozen flame is a splinter from the extraterrestrial being Lavos. The one who connects with the frozen flame, in effect, links with Lavos itself. As the mediator between Lavos and living things, that one will gain extraordinary power. By binding with the new seed of destruction, the Devourer of Time. What in blazes is a Devourer of Time? Now go to the place where time became divided and weave the threads of time together again. Chrono trigger. The Devourer of Time is a new life form. Born from the fusion of a life form from this planet with Lavos, who nests on the far side of the dimensional void. In the far future, when the fusion becomes complete, it will awaken. Then the Devourer of Time will begin to consume all space-time continua. Despair and hatred to return all things to nothingness. That is what it desires. Here, take this with you. The time egg will enable you to travel beyond space-time. The world is in your hands. Release the life that is in prison. Crikey, what in bloody hells is happening? This place is going to crumble to pieces. So that's Terra Tower's final true form. In the end, we're all the same. Everyone dreams of being greater, more powerful. We've come this far. All that remains is to defeat the Devourer of Time. Once we wipe the Devourer of Time off the face of this planet, it's all over. Hopefully everything will go back to normal. You're wrong. Things won't ever go back to the way they were. Destiny, fate is dead. From now on, us humans have to choose our own way. We also have to take responsibility for the choices we make. And something's got to be done about the way we go around hurting and killing one another. We got to settle our differences once and for all. Listen, what's really important is what we do now. The issue ain't whether we defeat that bastard or not. I'm afraid that depending on how we go about it, we could lose out on gaining something really precious. So the issue is the way we fight. So where on earth is the real Devourer? My guess is the key to finding it lies at the beach. That's where this all started. Okay. So I'm gonna throw save down. Now, I know about the true ending. I'm gonna try and see if I can get it. We'll see. But what I basically want to do is maybe throw the abilities all on one. Should be like what? Yellow, red. Is there a blue? I don't see a blue. Aqua ball. Blue. Yellow, red, green, blue, black, and then white. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Time egg. No? What do I do? Is it maybe not in this world? Oh shit, yeah. Okay. So you finally made it, Luke. When did this sorry tale all begin? Was it 10 years ago when you almost drowned here? Or was it 14 years ago when you were wounded by the panther demon that attacked you? Or perhaps it was 2,400 years in the future, when the time crash hurled Chronopolis back to prehistoric time. Or could it even have been 12,000 BC, when an ancient magical kingdom met its end after trying to use Lavos? Each is close to being correct, and yet at the same time so far from the right answer. The true beginning was during the destruction of the ancient kingdom of Zeal. As the palace collapsed around her, Princess Scala was sucked into a dimensional vortex along with the Lavos Mammon machine. Scala and Lavos became unified into one even more powerful entity that would evolve into the Devourer of Time. Filled with the hatred and sadness of Lavos, half of Scala's mind became set on destroying all of existence. Yet at the same time, the other half of her mind desired to save the universe and to be rescued. As Scala fell through the time gate in this condition, she heard your crying echoing through time. That is when her story and yours began to intertwine. It is also when the past and the future began to intersect and when the world became divided. Led by the pitiful crying the young Lucas made as the panther demon's poison took hold of him. Yes, the sound of you crying touched the heart of Princess Scala. Before the destructive mindset could become dominant, she cloned herself and sent her copy into this dimension. Scala left her baby daughter clone with her ancient magical pendant. This was to safeguard her daughter clone in life and death situations. The pendant would rewind time a little, sending her daughter clone into a safer point in the immediate past. That's right, kid. Kid is Scala's daughter clone. You're wrong. I'm me. I ain't no Scala's daughter clone. Yeah, that's right, kid. I think Princess Scala would have wanted it to be that way. Now, about Project Kid. The time control project Balthazar planned out. The whole project existed to lead you to this one special point in time. The founding of Chronopolis, the time crash, and the battle between Fates and the Dragon God. It was all coordinated so that you would get your hands on the Chrono Cross and come to this place. Of course, Kid was not to know anything about this whole plan until later. Further in the future, she is meant to travel back 10 years in time from now to save Luke from drowning. Kid was also meant to call Lucas into the other world as he spoke with Lena here on Opasa. You're our last hope, our final chance. Only you, who came into contact with Scala and Kid, Scala's clone daughter, can do it. And the darkness that exists on the other side of time, Scala has been integrated with the Devourer of Time. Please release Princess Scala from the binds of that monster and her own hatred. Show us the life forms that exist on this planet, what our new future will be. A new species is about to be born on this planet, an alien life form even more evolved than the old Lavos. At the darkness beyond time, the weakened Scala came under the influence of Lavos and the two became one. It is now up to you, the one whom the frozen flame has chosen as its arbiter. You alone can decide how the new Lavos, which has encaged Scala within it, will evolve. Your actions will determine whether in the future all time is devoured by Lavos, sending the world into everlasting death. Balthazar foresaw this was going to happen in his world in the year 2300, and he was determined to prevent it from happening. The Chrono Cross, it alone can combine the sound of the planet that the 6 types of elements produce, the melody and harmony that brim within all life forms. Use the Song of Life to heal her enmity and suffering. We entreat you, please save Scala. Chrono? Where even angels lose their way. 10 years ago, you died at this very spot. There's no mistake you drowned. The truth is, this world in which you are still alive is the irregularity. This is the false reality. 10 years ago, it was Lynx who tried to kill you at this beach. After Prometheus broke the link between Fate and the Flame, Fate tried to eliminate any obstacles that stood in its way. In the meantime, the 6 dragons had sent Harley forth to try and gain possession of the Flame. Harley made contact with Fate's biological incarnation, Lynx, and tricked him into temporarily joining forces. The elimination of the Prometheus circuit's lock on the frozen flame was everyone's top priority. Lynx and Harley abducted Luca, who alone could release the Prometheus lock that guarded the flame. But the whole attempt only ended in failure, so they waited for you to appear. You see, fate calculated that you would one day cross the dimensions and try to make contact with the flame. I don't know how to break this to you, but Lynx was actually your father, Wazuki. What? Drawing closer to the flame caused him to become unstable, and the image of you dying in terror changed him completely. Finally, after having his psyche totally eroded, he lost his soul and was easily integrated by fate. Fate turned Wazuki into a biological interface, modeling him after your worst fear. At the time, a panther. Although Wazuki managed to escape from Chronopolis with you, he later completely succumbed to fate. Humans are such fragile, disjointed, imperfect things. Love and hate, life and death. Perhaps even fate itself dreamed of using the flame to someday reincarnate itself. It is quite sad, really. It's like when you gaze into the flame gazes back into you. Damn. That's deep, Chrono. These three, I want them back, man. They need to make a game, a sequel, or something. Okay. Time egg, right? Maybe? No? Chrono Cross? No? Astro... No? What? Time shifter. Astral. Time egg. What do I do? Sorry for making you sad, kid. You see, we no longer exist in this timeline. But it is a relief to see that you have grown into such a fine-looking lady. But of course, you're beautiful, after all. You're the great Lucas's little sister. Well, good luck, kid. Give it your best shot. Show us the life forms that exist on this planet. What our next future will be. We no longer exist, she said, in this timeline. So they're gone from this world. Please use the Song of Life to heal her enmity and suffering. You're the only one that can do it. It's now up to you to decide how you want to live. You are the new Chrono Trigger. No beginning and no end to the darkness of time. The final gate which leads to the darkness of time. Looks like this is it. Come on. Let's finish this off. We wasted enough bloom and time as it is. Come on, Luke. You don't want to keep the girl waiting. She's been waiting for you and only you. For over 10,000 years, I might add. If the world's going to be destroyed, then let it be destroyed. If history is going to be changed, then let it bloody well be changed. I'll show you what radical dreamers really dream about. Damn, look at her. Okay. We want to build up Omega Green. Okay, so screw that up. Let's try that again. How do we stop her from attacking though? Because she's gonna overwrite her. She's gonna put in her own elements. It's my question here. So it's yellow, red, green, blue, actually, do you have a lower blue? You do. Blue, and then black and white. Black. And Chrono Cross. We're gonna try it. No? Yeah, that had to be wrong then. Because I assume something's supposed to happen. Maybe we just have to keep cycling? Is that the only way we can get this to work? How do you miss, man? That's really annoying, though, if that's the case. Yellow. Red. Tablets work too, right? Pretty sure they do. There, yellow, red. Green's next, I think. Green. Blue. Man! That's so stupid, dude. Wow, and then he just killed both of them. Yeah, see, that's not working.